initiated a renewal of membership. But we shall also, for marketing purposes, I think, produce more given funds, and then we can recover the costs. But as a way of commemorating 10 years of OSSREA, and also marketing OSSREA, we said we could maybe innovate and put weights at the back, and then maybe encourage students to buy them, which would be very good for us. Then, of course, in the evening, we shall have a reception, a modest reception between us, and other colleagues will join us, because a number of people excuse us themselves. It seems there is a committee, a task force from Parliament. So all these deans and their representatives who are supposed to be here are not here. I think they have another meeting. But at least 2 of them had promised they would drop in later. So maybe for the reception we can have a better number, I hope you will be there. So that at least we can have a few certificates for some of you who have been very proactive in the chapter. And a good cake for cutting for the 10th anniversary. We are contemplating if the mood will allow, we can also have a little bit of music. That was on the program. I hope you can always check. With that, respected Executive Director and our guest of honor, even if it is in a modest way, I would like really to express our profound gratitude for having you with us today, and requests on behalf of the chapter to address them, maybe on the functional side of this meeting, but also on the modest marking of 10 years of OSSREA in Rwanda. You are welcome.
I'd like, on behalf of OSSREA Secretariat, to thank you for coming to this meeting. I'm always very happy to be among you, and I'm happy that I've managed to come back for a long time after the last visit. I would like, first of all, to congratulate the chapter and the committee and all the members of the Rwanda chapter for having completed a decade of smooth and progressive operations of the chapter. As I said last time, we believe that the Rwanda chapter is a lead chapter. And I'm not saying it because I'm among you, but it is the most active chapter that we have in the region. Over the last 10 years, some chapters have become weaker. Some chapters have lost momentum. Some chapters have lost vision and direction in leadership. Some chapters have been closed and have had to be revived. But the Rwanda chapter has not only survived, but it has been growing as it goes. So on that note, I would like to congratulate you, congratulate the executive committee, but this is not a Vasco da Gama story. There is no committee without a membership. You know, in the history of Vasco da Gama, nobody knows whether Vasco da Gama had children, had a wife. Even we don't know which village Vasco da Gama came from. So it's not only the committee I would like to congratulate, but also the entire membership, which again has remained constant and has increased as the organization has grown. Having said that, I would also like to congratulate the chapter for its contribution to national leadership. A lot of our members in the chapter, and I'm not claiming that because they were members of OSSREA or members of our chapter, have been given the opportunity to participate on a broader stage, either in government or in new institution. I'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate Madam Sharon Haba and Mr. Fred Mugisha for this achievement. with which we want and would like to remain associated. Thank you very much. Now, about OSSREA. The last time I came here, I told you that OSSREA was still trying to rise from the financial roadblocks that it had subjected itself to over the last 5-7 years. It is very easy to pull an organization down. It's very difficult to pull it out of a quagmire and to pull it up. But with the support of some of you, some of the liaison officers, and also with the support of our donors, we are at the threshold, that I can say, of pulling OSSREA back on track to make sure that it regains the visibility that it has had in the past, and that it takes its place in the rally, the number of regional leading organizations. By the end of July, we had already got the CEDA and the Netherlands government to commit themselves to remain supporting OSSREA until 2011. When that period ends, they are going to evaluate OSSREA to see if it is worth continuing with partnership with us. What we shall do from now on will determine what they will decide. The third major donor, who was not at, has not yet managed to come back. Not because they are not willing to come back, but for quite some time they have had their own staffing and human resources deficits and shortages. They have not had somebody to evaluate OSSREA and make a decision whether they are coming back this year. But the three of them, NORAD, CEDA, the Netherlands, and IDRC, which is not a core funder but a project funder, are going most likely to hold a meeting in November, end of November. I think these are indicators that we are back on track and we are gaining donor confidence. And I'm sure after November, I will be perhaps able to inform the liaison officers of some good news, of a good outcome of that meeting. I don't think donors will need to say no, because if they were going to say no, they would not have a meeting at all. And we have not been sitting waiting for their meeting. We are aware that most donors don't have any new funds which they can give OSSREA. So we have devised a strategy which we have tried to sell to them. We have asked them to consider a 3-tier funding system for OSSREA. First, we have asked them to have a fixed budget for core funding so that we don't get into these doldrums of ups and downs or on core funding. Once they fix that, we have asked them also to allow us to have a second tier of capacity building. And that is mainly the activities they have been funding so far. Young scholars, senior scholars, sabbaticals, postdoc. And all these should be capacity building activities which we have asked them to fund. Then we have challenged ourselves that if they give us a stable budget for that, we shall develop a third stream of funds which will be through project funding. And in these 3 streams, I would like to introduce you to them, because as we do the SWOT and you think about the future, I would like also to be in the third stream, which is the project stream, to be enriched by views from the chapters. We have formed clusters, research clusters, which we would like to build into the strategic plan, which you are going to start also contributing to. The first cluster includes governance. In governance, we have proposed a few areas where we think if donors are interested, they could give us funding. The first area is election violence.